Hello and welcome back to Skyward Sword Part 12. In this part, we're still making our way to Zelda, so that's pretty much what we're doing right now.
Hang on, so you're actually just chasing after Zelda?
Yep.
All this time?
Yep.
Really? Okay, I really do have a question. Who do you think is dumber? Zelda or Princess Peach?
I'd have to say Peach.
Yeah, it looks as if she's getting caught, but maybe she's actually letting herself get caught.
Yeah.
Just to get attention from Mario.
Probably. See, but the reason I say that is because in this game, Zelda's going on her own will. She's running to try to find, like, her destiny, because she has, like, voices in her head and whatnot. But Peach, she just gets her dumbass caught all day.
Yeah. Or that's what they'd want us to think.
Sweet, we got our first piece of heart. Only 3
cool.
to go.
Only. I don't even know what the max. Oh no, I wouldn't know. Do you know what the max is of hearts you can get on Skyward Sword?
I have no idea.
It might. I don't know if it'll be 24 actually.
I think it's pretty similar to the same amount of hearts in the other game. Yeah.
I think it's always 24. I think. Except from Wind Waker, that might be 20.
You know, Wind Waker trying to be different.
Yeah. I really like that game. Maybe because of the graphics.
A lot. I remember playing that game for the first time. I was playing it in like a Walmart, I think, because they had a little game station set up.
Oh yeah, I remember all them. Jesus, that's going back quite a bit. And like now they've all got it set up with the Kinect and all that crap.
Most of the games that I remember playing, my most memorable games at those game stations were Wind Waker and Sonic Heroes. Those are the 2 games I remember the most.
Sonic? Oh, I nearly ended up... No, I didn't. I nearly ended up starting to sing then.
Sonic Heroes.
Yeah. I was just... Yeah, because if you know, I went like Sonic, and there's... Oh, yeah! Yeah, I remember that song now. I don't know which one I prefer out of all them. Sonic Heroes or Sonic Adventure Battle 2?
I think most people like Sonic Adventure 2 Battle the best.
I'd probably say that's my favourite, mainly because of the Chow Garden.
Yeah.
And that you could actually, like, it actually turned them into like a mini game, where you could train them up and race them with each other, fight with them with each other, and all that stuff. It was really pretty good.
I think I played the crap out of that game only because I rented it at like Hollywood Video, but I never owned that game.
Haven't you? But you, yeah, right. I get what you mean. No, I've owned every Sonic, I think. Yeah, on the Sega. Actually, as weird as it is, I never really played Sonic that much on Sega. I played it a couple of times through, but that was more so my mum's game. So she liked to play that game, which is quite weird. But yeah, we used to have quite a lot of games. Because I think we had like the Sega, which was my sister's, and then we had the Nintendo or the SNES, which was mine. And the first game I got for that was Link to the Past.
Which is an epic game.
Oh yeah, such a bitch to complete, but still epic.
Yeah. Now we got the carving, and we're gonna put it in this door, or actually no, we're gonna go over here and get our rupee, even though we don't need it.
Fair enough.
So yep, we got our 300th rupee, or we've already had it, but now we're gonna put this little thing in the door with the Wii remote. Try to figure out how it goes.
Oh, the turning thing.
Yeah.
Oh god, the turning thing. I remember that. Anything that requires motion and turning, you just know is gonna go wrong.
I swear, the first time I
it's like you try to turn it one way, it goes the other.
First time I tried to use this, it was like, oh my god, I could just not control it.
Yeah. That's why I don't really get... I mean, like, with the Kinect, that's a good idea, because you don't need a controller, but there must be so many faults with it.
Yeah. I've played it, and there's only like 2 games on it that are actually entertaining.
Yeah.
Now...
And, yeah. It's like even on a driving game, you've got to pretend you're holding something, which I can't do anyway. If it was like pretending to hold a steering wheel, surely that steering wheel will just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to turn and your arms will just go bigger and bigger, so it'll just look like you're driving something huge.
And now we meet the main protagonist of this game, who is actually kind of a badass, but looks really stupid. His name's
I like that.
Gee-Rah-Him.
I like how all the evil names seem to start with a G.
But he prefers to be called Lord Gee-Rah-Him.
Ooh, they're mixing it up with an L this time.
Way to go, Nintendo. I love...
Hey, that could be classed as copyright. They're copying phones. LG. That was totally unrelated, but still.
I just love how this guy is just like so crazy. Like, you draw your sword and he's just like, did you really just draw your sword at me, you foolish boy? And right now he's like freaking out.
That's happens on Ocarina of Time. When you're like the little kid and then you meet Ganon for the first time.
Yeah.
He asks you where Zelda went, you just pull your sword and shield out. And then he just laughs and then shoots you with a bolt out of his hand.
This part right here is probably the most ridiculous part of any Skyward Sword, is where he just like he like insults you, or he like threatens you, and then he like flails his tongue around. It's really weird.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, is this Gee-Rah-Him an actual... Is he human, or is he a beast sort of thing?
No, he's human. He wears like this diamond suit. Well, it doesn't actually have diamonds on it, but it has like diamond cutouts, and
It's fake.
Do you know what Skrillex looks like?
Not really, but I know who you're on about.
Okay, well, he kind of looks like Skrillex with white hair.
Fair enough. So it looks like... Wait, what is Skrillex? Isn't that like dubstep or something?
Yeah, but the actual guy, what he looks like, he has like... His hair is folded over, and he has like one side of his head shaved. He's a really strange guy. But
I'm not really into that kind of stuff anyway, so that's why I don't really know who it is.
But this boss is a bitch. When you use your Skyward Strike on him, he just like teleports out of the way. And he literally catches... Okay, this is the funniest part. I'm in the middle of a boss battle.
Annoying.
I'm in the middle of a boss battle, and Fee just told me, your wallet is full.
Oh.
You can no longer hold it.
3.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, he literally catches your sword with his 2 fingers, his 2 index fingers.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, you'll swing his sword at him, and he catches it with his fingers. Now he just took it with me, or took
With what he's like, I was gonna say, he sounds almost as annoying as Dark Link.
Yeah.
I have never raged so much in my life during recording. I couldn't beat Dark Link for the life of me. I went to hit him. What does he do? Does a backflip onto my sword and hits me. It's like, it annoyed me so much.
And I apologize for how long this boss takes, only because I had no idea how to fight this boss.
Yes, this boss may take a while, but we will entertain you with our talking about random stuff. Hell yeah. We will just talk about random things.
What I learned later is that you have to hit his hand in a certain way when he lifts it up to catch your sword. That's all I know.
That sounds really complicated, but that's because I can't see. That makes it sound like I'm blind.
Yeah, it does.
I can't see it.
That'd be actually pretty impressive, beating Ocarina of Time without seeing what you're doing.
Hell yeah, you'd be like the badass of all games. If you could beat that kind of game without, like, seeing anything.
Doing all the puzzles? My god.
You'd probably be able to beat it, but it'd probably take you something like 4 years. It'd be really weird if they implemented that kind of system in a game, so like the character you're playing now gets one of them blind people's sticks.
No, yeah.
And like that's how you'll be able to tell if you're near a wall. You just like move something and then you just hear a little ting against the wall.
Except the only flaw with that is in like that one dungeon with the dragon skull where you have to light his eyes. If you like progress in that dungeon, there's this one area where you have to go on this tiny little path, and if you fall off, you fall to like the very start of the dungeon.
Yeah.
And that would just suck so hard.
Oh, that's to go across to like, yeah. Well, they could add like voiceover to it, so like when you get close to the edge, you just hear, "You're about to fall off."
Yeah, Navi says, "Watch out."
Yeah. Oh no, just make it even more annoying by Navi saying it. It's like, "Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!" Oh, that would be really bad.
But I'm still on the first phase of the boss, and right about now, while playing this game, I'm just like, God, you are so annoying!
Really?
Finally, we're on the second phase, which is where he gets his sword and starts hitting me.
Huh. It's his sword. Wait, I can't remember what I was saying. Wait, is this guy you're against the same size as you, or is he like huge?
He's like
a lion.
Like I'd say Link is about like 5 foot something. This guy's probably like 7 foot.
Holy crap! So you were against a giant.
Yep.
Sure.
And
he's using the giant's knife. And if any of the viewers didn't know, that was a reference to OOT. Well, at least we've kept it kind of along the lines. I mean, most things we've been talking about have been along the lines of Zelda.
Somewhat, yeah.
So that's been pretty good. Except from when we like started going on about like Skyrim and Fallout and all that. But, yeah. What the hell?
I think the most epic part of this boss battle is when he chases after me, because he does this charge. He chases after me, and I run up against a wall, and you know how when you run up against a wall, he'll like... Okay, well he basically just runs up the wall, and I like dodge him. It's so epic.
Oh, so you like run up the wall and backflip. Oh, if you could backflip, that'd be amazing. That'd be like some sort of Assassin's Creed stuff.
I feel like you should be able to do that, Link.
I nearly called it a Crassin Seed. That's quite a weird name for a game.
Assassin's Creed?
A Crassin Seed, actually.
Oh, a Crassin Seed.
Yeah. Just getting the S's and the C get mixed up. So are you actually still on the boss?
Yep, still.
So that's been going for like 5 minutes now.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. That's like... Actually, I can't really talk. It took me 7 episodes to complete the water temple.
Well, that is the bitchiest temple.
Yeah, I know. Most of it was running around in circles.
Well, that's pretty much all the temple is, too. It's one huge maze that's 4 stories.
Except from me being a complete and utter idiot at one point. Because there's like a part where you've got to use the bow to hit an eye, and then you need to have the long shot, which is the hook shot, like, upgrade, to get one of the metal plates. I thought you could do it with the hook shot. I tried for about 5 or 10 minutes and still failed. So I just left it and was like, oh, maybe I can't do that at the moment. But it took me like 10 minutes to realise that. It's just so bad when that happens.
Wow, watching myself now, I just look pitiful. I just look like a child against this guy.
Really?
Yeah.
What, just like mashing the attack button and hoping for the best?
Pretty much. Except
Although
when you do that on this
phase,
when you do that on this phase, if you hit the wrong place at the wrong... Oh, I just did that cool thing. But if you hit the wrong thing at the wrong time, he will... Yeah, he will just stab you and take like half your... No, like your whole heart down.
Yeah.
That was one of the big disappointments of Ganon during Twilight Princess. The final battle against Ganon, he looks like a total badass, like this guy.
Yeah.
Except, when he hits you, he takes down a quarter of a heart. Or half a heart, or something like that. It's like, what?
What, pathetic, or...?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd expect someone as mighty as Ganon to take off, like... Well, no you wouldn't. I was gonna say, like, to take off, like, half your life. But I think that'd be a bit unfair.
A bit much, yeah.
I remember, like, one exploit on the Wind Waker. Well, it weren't really an exploit, it was just something you had to do to actually figure it out. And that was against Ganon. If you use the, like, grappling hook thing against Zelda, you get a heart every time.
Yeah.
So that was quite useful.
And I finally figured out this guy. It only took me the whole video.
Wait, so from the start of the video to the end, you're against that boss?
Well, no, not exactly.
Oh, right.
About like 4 minutes in. But now we're at 16.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's flown by.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no it hasn't. It's 5-5.
I just beat him.
Yay for victory! Victory is mine. Well, yours, actually.
Yeah, it's my name.
But even so... Wait, it's ours.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So,
we were both here for this.
Well, actually, no. You're in USA, I'm in UK. Ah. Didn't see that coming.
No. And you just teleported.
So what happens with... Oh,
now we got our big full heart that gives us another heart now.
So you've now got 7.
Yep.
What a guess. Well, I saw 6 earlier anyway, so I just kind of went on that.
Well, you were right. Now we have
Hoorah.
7.
So what happens when you beat that boss? Where do you go next? To the next temple?
No, now we're going to this little fountain, which is where Fee is gonna tell us, hey, Zelda's not here. You took too long, so go find her. But we basically get another tablet that unlocks another place to go into another temple. So essentially, yes, you were right.
Fancy! They just did it a different way.
Yeah. It's basically the same thing as this. You know, you have your little side quests before the temple and the area right before it, and then you go on the quest to open the temple, and then you go in the temple, and then it repeats.
Yeah, like you have to have the quest to gain entrance to the temple, and then I know what you mean.
The one thing about
that was always so annoying.
Yeah.
You just had to like run back and forth between 2 places.
The one thing about this this game though is that they give you a lot of opportunities to come back to different temple areas, so that you don't just like finish the main quest line in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of places for bombs to get blown up, digging areas, different places to collect stuff.
Oh, so like secret areas.
Yeah.
Sort of.
And there's also side quests having to do with, like, I don't know, like saving someone's daughter from a monster and stuff like that.
I kind of have to ask, what are the collectibles in that game then?
There's a lot of different ones. There are these big boxes, that unlock chests. So essentially, it's like a two-part collectible where you have to find the box and then find the chest. There's a side mission that requires you to find these gems to help this guy stop being a monster, which is ironically the same quest I was talking about, saving the daughter from the monster. So that's a two-part quest.
Yeah.
So,
is there any, like, along the lines of, like, you know, the Skulltula family sort of thing?
Oh,
you know, where you got to kill the monsters to da-da-da.
I don't think there's actually any Skulltulas, but it's kind of the same thing with the...
Yeah.
The stones that help the guy not be a monster anymore.
Alright. Yeah, I suppose. It sounds... Is Skyward Sword the one with the bird?
Yeah.
The big red bird?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought it was. That's how I remember it, the big red bird.
Alright, so now we have to go put this new tablet into its place so we can go to the fire temple.
Into the temple.
Yep.
Booyah! And then discover all its fiery goodness.
So we'll see you guys then. Feel free to hit that subscribe button and like this video.